welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. Today is a very weird challenge. It's gonna be one of my chaotic builds, something along the lines of every tile is a different color, but we're going to be inspired by The Sims 4 Burglar. Well, The Sims Burglar in general. It was only recently that we've got a game update where the Burglar was reintroduced into the Sims 4 franchise. We haven't had a burglar, I believe, since Sims 3, so it was nice that finally we were able to have a little bit of that nostalgia back in the game. Now, for some people, it may be triggering as the noise of the Sims 1 burglar haunts me in my dreams. But you know, Sims 2 was kind of scary as well. I don't even remember Sims 3 burglars, and since Sims 4 has it reintroduced them, I actually haven't had that many burglaries, but there's like few actually funny interactions. You can like fight the burglar, there's burglar alarms now. And one good thing actually, before I start off doing this weird challenge, it's so good that the burglar alarm is only 85 simoleons, because recently from playing Sims 2, I think in Sims 2 it costs like 250 simoleons, which is so much more expensive. So look, it's affordable to fight the burglar, but today we are not fighting any burglar. Today we're becoming burglar. Actually, wait a second. Well, if I'm going to be doing a burglar challenge, I need to become a burglar myself. I actually really like this top, but now that I think about it, it's really giving Sims 4 burglar vibes. Ooh, okay. Let me stop. Let's get into the video. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be creating a burglar inspired house, and you may be thinking to yourself, Sandra, what does that mean? And if you know me and you know my chaotic build challenges, you know that I like to do every tile as a different color, and on that tile with that different color, we've got to have a different item with that different color. And I've actually done like the checkerboard black and white idea, but I thought to myself, what if today we were to do, you've guessed it, stripes? So if I build my whole house and paint each singular tile of floor into a stripe. So just say this becomes our bathroom, this becomes our bedroom, okay, the tiles disappear, forgot about that. But if I just follow the tiles throughout the whole entirety of the house, I should get like a little burglar house, which I think is going to be really funny. So then, of course, just explaining the rules to you, of course, then everything would have to, on that tile, be that color. So just say if we're doing a dining table, yes, we've got to have something like that. And I think that would be really funny. And I haven't done such a chaotic challenge in quite some time. So I thought today was the perfect time to do this. I think maybe when it comes to walls, we could actually just go for quite a bit of black, because obviously the burglar does wear black pants. Like he has like black jeans almost. So maybe we could do like black and white walls. We can kind of play around with the black and white aesthetic, but I think something like that will be actually so funny. And I enjoy doing these very specific chaotic challenges because it does really make you think outside the box. It makes you find different objects. It makes you get into character, as we see today with my outfit. So I think let's get into it. So let's go for the very regular Sandra special. Let's maybe go for a small little sitting room that way. We could actually do a little kitchen on the other side today. Why don't we try and make things a little different? Actually, wait, let's make this the dining room. Let's make this the kitchen. Why do I always make my dining rooms like so big? So kitchen, dining room. I'm almost thinking like a little office space instantly as you come in. And then what though? Then what, Sandra? What are we gonna do then? Okay, so we've got something. Whether that something looks good, I don't think so. And again, we're left with a beautiful awkward shape that I'm going to have to fight for my life to make it look nice. Wait a second. What if we actually start off instantly with like black and white ceiling? Okay, what am I doing? Sorry, roof. So our most pure white color is this studded base plate, whatever this is called. Or else then we've got like just a regular concrete. Or else we actually have got this one as well, which that looks like a really pretty white. So maybe just for the idea of this roof, maybe I could do something like this. Is there a black swatch of this? Nope, there is not. That's okay. Okay, I think these are quite nice black tiles. I think something like that will work. Also, why is this... excuse me, this should be like that. Okay, there we go. That is something already. I'm just a little worried, but okay, we'll make this work. So I'm also thinking, why don't we carry those shapes kind of down this way as well? It's actually so hard to look at the textures and to see what they are. It's almost impossible. I guess this wall is quite black. And I guess this will have to become black as well. This and this. And then I guess like the rest of this house could also be like a nice black color. Maybe we could do like an actual texture or something just to make it look pretty, you know? Yes, absolutely stunning. So we've got the burglary going on this side. And then on the other side, we could maybe do like cool slate vibes, you know, something like that. I think that's pretty snazzy. Yeah, there we go. And then we could add like a little bit of white detailing as well with some, maybe some stone or something, or even like a little bit more of this stuff. I think that's pretty cute. I guess we could do some cool white stone. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of something like that. I do need to just, I think, make the trim regular like that. I think something like this would probably work the best. Or actually maybe like a darker one to symbolize his dark pants, you know, because the burglar has dark pants, of course. Oh, a little cute trim like that, because it's industrial. It's like a burglar, this is our industry, we're very industrial. What does that mean? So this is what I've created so far, and I actually really love the vibe. For some reason, obviously this doesn't seem like a house I would like my sim to live in, but there's something about the vibe of like that. Oh wait, is that dark wood? Wait a second, did I just do the wrong stairs at the back? Because I can't really figure out. Yeah, that was, okay, sorry, that was dark wood. Whoopsies. Everything has to be black and white, but I kind of like the idea of this space. Something cool about that, but whether there's something cool. Wait a second, sorry. I can do the roof individually. Wait a second. This could be either a disaster or probably the best thing you've ever seen. And I like to think that it's more than likely going to be a disaster, but let's just hold on for 2 seconds. You see where this is going, don't you? Oh my god, it's possible. It's even, oh my god. Whoa, I really hope this house gets burgled. Just take everything away. Okay, I'm going to add like regular doors and regular windows, obviously, like, because we could also make this really funny and make like jail kind of vibe. Oh my god, what about this one? Because this door has stripes. Oh, wait a second, this could work. Is there no like black and white? I guess there's like this gray that almost looks like black and white. It is stripes. And we're proud of the stripes today. The stripes are our nationality. It's our culture. The stripes is life. Jesus Christ, this is weird. So for the windows, I guess I'm just going to go for regular ones. It would be kind of cool to use something like this. But this is not like an industrial enough build, I don't think. Although that does look pretty cool on that wall. Maybe we could incorporate a little bit of this. Also, what room is that even? Dining room, actually. So maybe that does look pretty cute if I just move them in a little closer to each other. Maybe something like that. I guess that's cute. Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, we've got bars. Jail time. I'm also kind of like the idea of these like cottage country horse ranch pack, but even these ones actually from the new pack, that even something like that could even work. But I guess maybe we actually need some bars. Is that weird? Yes, but am I ever going to use those windows ever again? Probably not, so let's do it today. Okay, I've added some windows. They're questionable. Okay, these ones we can't really see because of that thing, so maybe I'll lower them down a little bit because I really want to be able to see them even with that little trim piece. So we've got some regular ones as well, just to kind of make things look normal. And I wonder, can we get like some lovely plants here as well? Yes, you could. Who's gonna stop us? Although, are these kind of blue? We don't want any color now today. We just want black and white. So I guess these are not really gonna work. Wait, now, is there white ones of the other ones? Okay, these are much better. They're like almost like a black and a white. So yeah, just regular normal little plants. What are you talking about? We're just a regular home. Only the real burglars live in this house. Ah, stunning. Just beautiful potted plants. Maybe we could have another one here. You know, we're just so vibey and so cute. We're just a burglar. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a burglar. Well, maybe there's a little bit, but not in The Sims. It's a game. I'm just working a little bit on the cute little garden, and I had the idea of doing something like this, and I think that's actually really cute. Oh, that's so cute. But wait, now we need fences. Or sorry, we need gates, because we need to make sure we lock our gates. We don't want any burglars, so we better lock our gates. Oh my god, why do I love this house? We gotta like play as a burglar. How fun would it be to do a let's play? We just do burglaries, and like we're obviously like a burglar, and we obviously wear this outfit every day. I think that would be so much fun. I'm of course going to add some greenery because we're not savages here. We like our aesthetics. We love our plants. I might even do a cute garden here. Oh my god, guys, look at this little post box. It's a little burglar post box. It's obviously not a burglar, but in today it looks like it's holding the mail. It's a little burglar. It's about to steal your mail. Oh my god, that is so cute. I'm just working a little bit on the outside to make this actually look like a cute little home. Just because obviously we might need this. If I ever do decide to, you know, live like a burglar, I think it actually would be kind of funny. Can we do like a burglary business? You could be a kleptomaniac burglar where you go around and you steal people's stuff, obviously, and then once you're done stealing them, you sell them on your, like, in your business, in your little business that looks like this. I think that's a brilliant idea. Let me know if you want to see a let's play, because I will do it. You know I will do it. I will do any let's play that involves cute burglar. I don't know why I'm like imagining this burglar to be like so cute, like wholesome, you know, we only do wholesome burglaries on this channel. Like, what does that even mean? Oh my god, I wanted like a little cute, like, oh, well, not, what is this called? Awning? Yeah, awning. But there is this one. Oh, oh Lord above. That is amazing. I know it kind of looks like a little bit like a shop front, but I kind of wanted like a cute little thing for a cute little chair. This house is absolutely bizarre, but it's with these kind of challenges that I literally have the most fun. I think I've had like the most fun building this than I've had in the longest time building anything in The Sims. This is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Actually, wait, now, can I get this tree? This birch tree, because it has black and white as well on its bark. Oh my god, yes. Absolutely. Yes, we can do this. This is fantastic. Look at it. Like, look at this place and tell me you wouldn't want to live here. Well, I guess maybe I wouldn't, but there's something so cute about it. I just really love it. I don't know why. Oh, a little burglar chimney. I see one coming. Yes. Wait, where is the kitchen gonna be? The kitchen's at the front of the house. So do we want to put like a little chimney here? Pretend that like that's the extractor fan. Oh, this is just the weirdest thing I've honestly built in quite some time, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Like, I don't know what you want me to say about this. It looks bizarre. It looks crazy. We haven't even gotten into the inside of this build yet, and I'm already after having so much fun that you wouldn't believe this. This is insane. You know, sometimes you really just gotta build something that you want to see, something that you are happy to build, and nothing else matters, because nothing else matters besides this cute little burglar life. I don't know, I really just want to play as a burglar now. I think this would be hilarious. Imagine we just have like a cute burglar job, and then we try open a business, and then we come clean. Maybe we run like a shady lifestyle, guys. I have so many ideas, and I have to wear this top every day that I record, never wash it, you know, that kind of way. Anyways, I think I think I'm kind of done with everything now on the outside. So let's move in to the inside. So this is where things get scary, things get nasty, but things get exciting, okay? So this is where I will now have to pick out white and black flooring. So just say, for instance, like, I guess we're gonna go this way, so horizontally, like that way, or do we do it vertically? I guess the burglar stripes are vertical, aren't they? They're not like that way. So technically, since we're looking at the house this way, I think everything should be okay, you understand what I'm trying to say, but I'm struggling for words here. So just say, for instance, we come into the sitting room, we could use like beautiful wooden flooring as well, or something like that. I think that would be a cute idea. And then we also just go for like a nice white. Cute. Then maybe for like the hallway, let's use like a different wood. I kind of like this wood. This one's cute as well. So we could just like, you know, change it up a little, break it up, you know, just be a little different. And then we've got a lovely white swatch of this. That's actually a lovely swatch, like white. Some of it is probably going to look a little bit beigey, but I'm kind of okay with that. It's you know, it's burglar outfit, but he washed it with some pinks and yellows, and it came out a little beigey, so it's fine. We will be okay. Also, wait, now I forgot what rooms they are. This is the office, this is bathroom, this is bedroom, dining room, and kitchen. That makes no sense. I feel like this should be the dining room and this should be the kitchen. Yeah, because the kitchen then has like a nice space to go out. That is such a weird layout. What have I done? I think I was just a little bit too excited. Anyways, why don't we use this maybe for the dining room? I really like these tiles. Is there a white one though? Yes, there is. It's like The Sims knew. They were like, Sandra might be doing a burglar challenge, so let's give her a black and white of her favorite tiles. Thank you, Sims. Thank you very much. So just say for the bathroom now, we could do... Oh, this one's pretty cute because it has white and it has black. That's an idea, but do we want to just go as black as possible? That is the question. Or do we want to go for a little bit of design? I guess, you know, a little bit of design wouldn't be too bad. So maybe I will actually do this. What? The difference between the two of these right here is non-existent, but in person, there's a major difference. Oh, that makes no sense. Okay. So we'll just do some black, and then maybe let me just have a look at some white swatches. We could do 2 different types. That's weird though, isn't it? Yeah, that's weird. Let's just do this. Let's just keep it simple. Well, let's keep it simple, she says, and she makes this. There's something simple about this, Sandra. Just stop. Just stop trying to justify this. You cannot justify this build to anybody. This is either going to find the right type of people, or else it's just not going to find. Things like that just make me so happy. You have no idea. Or maybe you do have an idea. Oh, what if we do a little bit of carpet in the office? I never really do carpets in office. So that could be a fun idea. Just a little bit of a carpeted office. And then obviously for the nice bedroom, we will go for nice wooden tiles. I'm kind of thinking maybe just go, okay, can we clip out of the wall, please, ladies and gents? Please clip out of the wall. I'm just gonna go for, oh wait, no, actually maybe I'll go for these. I can't really see them, but maybe that's a good thing. Oh, wait a second. I have to match the pattern. The other way, this way. There we go. Yeah, maybe let's go for these ones instead. These are different. These are from the For Rent pack. That's kind of cute. Okay, so we've got all of our flooring now complete. I could just continue and I could go up like that. Maybe in the kitchen we could actually use this. That'd be cool. So I'd have to do 2 pieces like, okay, I'm getting confused. I'd have to do 2 pieces like this, and then the rest of them would have to be a white, which I guess would be kind of a cool concept. So it just breaks it up a little bit, but we still have some black and some white. Yeah, that actually makes, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think I like this. So just say for the sitting room, we could do like maybe some nice like vertical paneling. Oh, so nice. Wait a second. Wait, why can I not find my favorite paneling that came with the For Rent pack? There we go. Let's do this one maybe like that. Then in between there, we will go for white like this. But then on that regular wall, we could do like just some regular black, kind of like this. Or maybe just like a regular, wait, no, I can't actually see what I'm doing anymore. It's a little bit out of hand when I cannot see. Maybe I could just do white, and then we could just do like this kind of black instead. Yeah, I think that probably makes more sense. So that's your sitting room. Lovely, lovely. Honestly, stunning. 10 out of 10. Then I was thinking for the office, I kind of wanted to use this paneling in this office because I think, oh, we won't have a lot of the black in the office, but that's okay. Maybe it's just like a nice, breathable, airy white office, you know. You could put some nice black and white paintings on it. It just has one black stripe in the center of it. That is so funny. Right, for the tiles, I could actually use these ones. These are the new ones. I kind of like the idea of that. And this room essentially is going to be half black, half white. And I think that's actually a very cool concept. Or else we could do this throughout the whole thing. Oh, that's so cool as well, but maybe not, because we are trying to do everything that has to be, so everything on the black tile has to be black and everything on the white tile has to be white, so I guess that wouldn't really make sense. Oh yeah, we'll just do something like this, or else actually we could do that one because it does add like a pop of white, but I do like the difference in texture. I think definitely the most interesting room to put a wallpaper on will be the hallway, because it's literally just black and white, black and white, black and white. So obviously just like the whole rest of the house. Jesus, Sandra, you're actually losing your mind. Why don't I use some like exposed brick on this wall, and then surely there's a white one. Yeah, there's a lovely white one as well. We could maybe do that here as, oh wait, no, that actually has to be black. Sorry, my bad. That has to be black. Actually, should we just do exposed brick on the whole thing, because you can't really see when it's black and white. It's kind of hard to determine like colors and swatches and things, or else maybe I'll just get like a little bit of white. Maybe, yeah, maybe actually I'll do some white on this wall instead, because I actually don't, obviously black and white is what I'm trying to say, but maybe just like less texture on that wall. So that's your hallway. Stunning, fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous. This is the dining room. So is there any fun kind of, let's just look at the textures without going into the black and white category, because I cannot actually see many, but I'll be able to kind of find textures that I like, hopefully. Is there any wallpapers maybe that we could use? I like the way this is in wallpaper, woody wallpaper. So that's not actually wood, it's just wallpaper. That's interesting. How many times can I say wallpaper in one video? Wallpaper, wallpaper, wallpaper. What if we do white? White. No way, Sandra. Are we going to do white today? Oh, no way. If we do this type of black and white as like a feature wall, that's pretty cool. You must say, you must admit, that is pretty interesting. I think that does have a little bit of gold on it, but I'm happy to take that creative hit. I think so. Maybe I could do this and just with a little bit of extra white on that wall. That then is just stunning, and we must not argue with this. We must not fight it. We must just embrace it, okay? What if I do some of, okay, you actually cannot see. I have a saucer in here and everything, but you cannot see. What if I do like this for the bedroom? I'm like squinting my eyes because I cannot see. So we could do like a fun little accent piece, you know, on both ends of the room. Just like a fun little accent piece, you know, something exciting. And then maybe just like regular white paneling everywhere else. And then maybe just like regular black wall everywhere else here then as well. That is interesting. That is stunning. And that now actually completes everything in this house. Oh my god. I could have done this as well, which would have made it a little bit more interesting in some rooms. I guess maybe I'll do it in the bedroom as like a fun feature wall in this feature home, you know? Maybe that's actually a fun idea. Maybe I could also do that here as well. Oh wait, actually that's wrong. It's okay, it's fine, it's something different. Maybe here as well we could have like one little exposed brick. Oh, we're so quirky and we're so fun and we're so different and we're so vibey. I mean, look at us. I'm thinking maybe a white door this way to the office, and we could do a black door to the bathroom, black door to the bedroom. And I do want archways, but I don't like the way archways takes up 2 tiles, but I guess it probably would make sense just to have like a regular, maybe black actually, regular black archway here and then regular black archway there. That's exciting. And then we could just do like a regular little black archway here as well, because that's going to be the sitting room, kitchen. Oh, that's going to be a very weird kitchen to furnish. Oh, sorry, that's dining room. This one's kitchen. I'm getting so confused because everything is like the exact same color, so it's so hard to focus on anything. But I guess now I have enough doors and bedrooms and bathrooms and everything, so I guess let's start furnishing. Oh my god, I'm terrified of this. Let's start off easy. Let's start off with the bedroom. Sorry, I'm clearly losing my mind. This sitting room. So again, as the rules state, we've got to go into the black and white category. So I'm kind of thinking that if I do a nice white couch on this wall, that could be a nice way to begin this whole challenge. If I do find an object that has black and white on it, obviously we will go for that one too, because it just makes sense. I'm sure the burglar that we are building for would really approve and he would really appreciate. Sorry, I'm presuming it's a he, but obviously when I'm playing the burglar challenge, I'm going to make myself, so I will be a she. So yeah, that's okay. I guess if there's, wait a second, how is that? How does this come up for the white category? I'm trying to find the white maybe a little bit there on that blanket, but that is not white. Who are you trying to fool? Oh, that is a very cute couch. It's one of the new couches, but no, I'm kind of struggling to find a nice white couch. Okay, maybe, oh my god, maybe this one's actually really pretty because it has some like black accents on it as well. So then instantly I'm thinking maybe like a black little coffee table here of some sort. Something nice and small and, you know, not visually striking too much. Oh, Lord above, maybe not that one. Something nicer than that. Oh, wait, now this wooden black one, I kind of like this one. I think something like that seems cool. We're obviously gonna have just like a regular TV on the wall. You get the drill. Maybe just like a little coffee table of some sort. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I really like that. Maybe let's pick out some black lighting here as well, so obviously it has to be on that wall, so it's gonna be black. Oh, maybe this one. That is actually stunning. Oh my god, how stunning is this room? You obviously know me, and I love like my black and white colors. Like I love, if I could paint my house black, I would, like in a heartbeat. My whole house would be black if I could, but I don't think, although I was gonna say I don't think that's good for your house, but I think it is. I see a house recently when I'm driving past it. Well, only recently, I've driven past it twice, but I saw a house obviously in real life that had, it's just painted like fully black and white, and I think it's really cool. So maybe I need to do something like that as well. Who knows? Why am I adding so many plants into this room? Like the house depends on the plants, but I guess it maybe does. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I just found this beautiful umbrella. I was gonna say envelope. What does that even mean? This beautiful umbrella, and I wish this, like, obviously this is just like a decorative piece. Clutter, this is called, but I wish they would put this into the umbrella category because I would so use this in my build. Like, look how stunning these swatches are. These are gorgeous. Why don't we have this in the umbrella category? Because I would use it. But see, it's challenges like this that I find a beautiful like umbrella. And this is obviously from the Snowy Escape Pack, and I feel like I've never ever seen it. And literally today is the day I see it. This makes no sense. Okay, so we just completed the sitting room. Let's maybe move on next up to the office space. So the office should be pretty interesting. I'm going to ignore the black and white here on the wall. I think that's just like a fun accent we did, but I'm going to just follow the floor type, The floor is what's more important. So I'm just going to get myself, I feel like a fun, okay, that's so moldy, that desk, but it's okay. A fun, nice desk that we could maybe use. What about something like this for this video? I feel like that would be cool. Why is there so many different swatches of the exact same thing? Am I missing something here? Oh, there's different colors. Is it behind it? Oh, there's different colors behind it. Oh, I did not know that. That is pretty interesting. Oh, that's cute. No, no, thank you. Oh, this is like a stripy seat. I mean, that does make a lot of sense to have a stripy seat. Maybe we could have like a massive gaming PC. No, let's do this black and white PC. I think that makes sense. Maybe like a nice little bookcase on the back, like a nice big white bookcase. We could do 2 of these. That's pretty cute. I know it adds a little bit of color, but obviously like, there's not much we can do about that. Are these slightly different to each other? They all seem to be kind of the same. Yeah, oh well. Nice little bookcase in the back. Is there any kind of fun activity that we can do that's either black or white? I guess we could have like a guitar or something. We could have like a fun little guitar. We could actually have 2 guitars. We could have like the black and the white one. I guess that's kind of cute. You know, like maybe these are like collector's items, you know? Makes sense. I think I might put this painting up on the wall because there is a little bit of, obviously there's a little bit of color there, like a beigey color, but we've got a little bit of black and a little bit of white, and on that wall I think it's just going to look so cool. Oh my god, I forgot about these plants. Oh yes, the black flowers. I think that looks amazing. I guess maybe I could just do like a regular kind of like white plant here. Maybe we could just do like a cute lamp up here, nothing major. I actually forgot about rugs because I was so focused on that floor. We've got this rug. For some reason, it goes very yellow. Maybe it's because of the light. Yeah, I guess it is kind of because of the light, but maybe I will use this. I think that's kind of cool. It's just like a funky little patterned rug. We also have loads of different cool black and white rugs that we could potentially use even for the bedroom. I'll leave that one out there just so that I don't forget it. Or even this one's actually pretty cool. Maybe this one for the office. I mean, that's pretty snazzy. I think I might put that like just kind of under the desk on both the black and the white tiles. So we suggest that we're kind of covering 2 at the same time. I think that's pretty cute. Maybe you could just throw down a mirror here as well. That could be an idea. Now, so a nice little white mirror. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our office kind of complete. I guess I could do a pendant light. Let's do this one. I never really use this one, and I feel like for some reason with that like paint splatter kind of avant-garde style, especially with these black flowers as well, I think that's very kind of avant-garde feeling. I don't even know if that's true or not, but I feel like that pendant light also kind of gives me that vibe. I also love the behind the bars kind of window. It's very cute, very burglar chic vibes. I suppose let's just go room by room. I guess we're at the toilet now, so let me just really quickly do that. We don't need anything special here. Oh, should we get a bidet? Let's get ourselves a bidet. Okay, how do I want to take this? I guess I could do a shower. Okay, wait now. Okay, no, I guess I'll have to do a white toilet, which a bidet is just a perfect concept for this. We'll get like a nice black shower maybe this way. And then a nice white sink. What do we think of that? Okay, so here we've got our 2-toned bathroom. I mean, there's something pretty interesting about this. And I really like the idea of that divider, really setting the tone, setting the scene. So yeah, we've got a bidet. The blue is like striking in that bidet. Like we can see that blue water. And yeah, we've got, I know there's like a little bit of black on this side too, but just to like merge everything together, to marry the concept. I kind of wanted to do that. Plus I like it in black. Any other color, it looks like cheap and horrible, but in black it looks aesthetically pleasing and very vibey. Vibey is the word of the century for me. Anyways, I guess let's move on to the bedroom now. Let's do it clockwise. So obviously with the bed, I can't just have like, wait, which way is my bed gonna go? Oh, I suppose my bed's gonna have to go over there, which I guess is okay. Or else maybe I could put my bed right here as you come in, but isn't that like bad chakra? Sorry, not chakra, bad feng shui. I'm not sure. Oh, I could do this bed. Yeah, that's an option. That is a beautiful, stunning option. We've got like this one, but that's not necessarily just black and white. This is a very good contender as well, but there is, you know, if we're going to be putting it down on black and white tiles, we want it to have as much black and white merged in together. So maybe not that option. I really like the fully black beds. There's just something so satisfying about everything being black. It just looks so cozy and so wholesome. Okay, there's nothing wholesome actually about it, but I just love it. That's actually such a beautiful bed as well. Wow, that's gorgeous. Maybe I'll actually go for this one. This is pretty interesting. It has a little bit of like a wooden tinge, you know, on the headboard, but we're okay with that. We're not going to complain too much about that wooden headboard, are we? No, we're not. We'll be fine. So what do we go for next? I guess we would have to do white bedside lockers to make this match. Wait, I still don't feel like that does make sense where the bed is. Maybe we should actually make the bed this way, because I get, is that weird? Because like, what else am I going to put on this wall? Yeah, I guess this is fine. And then we can do 2 different bedside lockers, which I think would be pretty funny. If we do these glass ones, I kind of like that idea. So if we do a white one and a black one, oh my God, that is so weird. Maybe then a black and a white light, kind of like this on both sides of the bed. That is so cool, don't you think? Like, I'm really enjoying this. Maybe then we could go for a white and black little shutters, you know, obviously for a little bit of privacy, because everyone will be able to see you in bed actually. But that's okay, we're just doing something different. I actually really like this rug, specifically with the idea of the sheets on the bed. They actually do really work together really nicely, that idea, so I'm kind of okay with that. Let's pick out a nice little chest of drawers. I guess I do like these ones. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. The black with the gold, that's a vibe, but I don't think this is the vibe of the room though. I think we need a little bit more geometric, modern kind of vibe rather than stylized. I guess even something like that probably works, but it's a bit chunky big. Oh, that's stunning with the wood, but I guess that is just too much wood. Our burglar wouldn't like that. I think I might go for this one. I think this one's pretty cute, and we can go for a nice kind of big standing mirror, maybe something like that. There is a nice white one. We could have something like that next to it, and then we could just whack a nice little, I want to do a black curtain here for some reason. I know it's like against what I'm supposed to be doing because it's supposed to be white on that wall, but maybe let's just presume that we can just have a little bit of black there. I don't know why. Oh guys, I forgot about these panels. These are really cool. What if we make this whole wall be like paneled with like black and white? Oh, I think we gotta try this, because like, when else am I ever going to use these panels in this shape? I think that's actually really cool. What do we think? Because it is a little bit of black and a little bit of white. Oh my God, I think I'm obsessed with that. That is such a cool concept. I need to do that more often, because in real life I actually really would love to have panels like that on my walls. Just always forget about them in The Sims, of course, as I do forget about a lot of things. I'm gonna take out some objects that I think are cool, just so that we could not forget some cool things. Oh yeah, this thing, yes. Actually, on that note, let's move on to the kitchen. This is what I did with with the bedroom. Let's move on now to the kitchen, and I don't really know how to make this kitchen work because of these 2 big windows. So I guess I'm going to have to maybe go for an idea that there is going to be a fridge, not necessarily at the very left side of the room, because I don't want to really block all the natural light coming through. Maybe I could go for something. Wait, now what fridge do I want? Do we go for like gold accents, or do we make it muted? Probably muted is a little bit better. So just say if I went for that fridge, and then yeah, so everything kind of has to be black, I guess. Or what if we do black and white? Is that possible? Or if I do every second color, so we could do black and white. Is this even black? It is. I really like these countertops. I'm sure you guys already know this. I'm sure you know it all by now. I like to reuse my comfort items. Because obviously Sims is my comfort game, so I like to come here to ease my mind, to calm myself, you know, to be chill. But then I do things like that, so there's nothing chill about this actually. Oh, we could do this because it has like a little bit of white and grey on it. It does really remind me of like burglar vibes. You know, what if I was to do like this, then this once again, then the black one? Which one's black and which one's brown? I really couldn't tell you what the difference between those 2 is. No idea. I guess this could work. And then we just do another white one at the end. And then we do... Then we do like a nice, maybe white sink. Oh, we've got no cooker. Oh, damn it. Okay, no, never mind. Then maybe we do like a nice like black sink. Is that even black? It's not really. We could do a white sink there. We could do a black cooker. That could be an idea. That would be like a nice way to marry everything together. I keep saying the word marry, and now I don't really like these at all. Actually, plain white like that probably looks a little bit better. It looks more neater. So maybe something like that actually works a bit nicer, unless I do actually go for this black sink. Now, so we'll go for the black sink, and then we'll do the exact same thing up at the top. So we might do like black, white, and black. Oh, this is just bizarre. The fact that this is what I decided to build today. Like, what is going on? You just don't know what's going on in my head. It could be anything at this point. Can I chuck a bin inside that corner? Of course I can. No one's going to know that there's a bin in there. Fabulous. And then I'm thinking also, I could probably have like a little island situation happening here. I guess we could just do like maybe here. Oh, here. And will they clip together? Yes, they will. We could just have like a little island counter. I know it'll be kind of hard to walk by, but it's kind of cool having that black in the center. I think that's pretty snazzy. Unless maybe I put the sink here. No, I kind of prefer the sink over there a little bit more. But then what do we do on this side? I also wanted to add this thing. God knows where that's going to go because that's not really going to fit in here. Although, well, it kind of does. It's a bit squishy, but that's pretty cute, isn't it? I think so. I really like the different heights of these. Maybe I need to just make these all the same. Oh, these ones are pretty cool though. Can I use these instead? Do I like this? I don't really know. See, that looks a little bit better now. And we could go for like a little range hood scenario as well. I don't know why I always go for that one. That's not even the nicest one here. Can I just get my regular schmegular one? Is there no black swatch of this? Has to be. There we go. Yes, there is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Could we do like a mirrored backdrop just to mirror the amount of tiles and black and white stripes that we have? That could be a choice. Whether that's a good choice, I do not know. But whether that is something we are going to do, probably. Yeah, wait a second. That probably needs to be merged a little bit closer together, does it? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. There we go. That is a stylistic choice. We are so not sure whether this is the correct stylistic choice, but we're here to make these choices, you know, regardless of if they're good or not. Okay, so this is our kitchen here. So it actually is quite cute. It's a bit of a cozy space. I feel like it will be a little bit hard for your sim to walk by here, but they should be able to still walk around the other side if they're going to get to the outside. But there's like a cute little cookbook, and I've put a couple of plants and things up there. So yeah, it's so nice and it's so normal, and this is just a normal kitchen that you would ask your designer to make you, and they wouldn't have any questions. They wouldn't say anything. They would just be happy. And anyways, let's move on to the dining table. So with this space, it's going to be kind of hard to make this work. So is there maybe a table that has like a black top and white legs, like that kind of scenario? So like kind of something like this, something that looks nicer than that, preferably something slightly better, or else maybe we could do a round table. Could be an option as well. Like I just want something that can kind of tie the two colors together a little bit better, because I just don't think there's a way of making us have two tables connected together. What I'm trying to say, like I'm trying to have everything on the correct tile, but it's just gonna be very hard. I guess I could just go for a black table, and then we could just do like random chairs. And by random chairs, I literally just mean like every second chair, like black, white, white, black, do you know, that kind of way. So like if we do like this and then this and that, like is that an okay idea? I guess that is pretty. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Or else we could do like mismatched chairs. That's also a really fun idea. Let's try the mismatch for a second. Let's maybe keep that black chair, and then let's add maybe the white, because maybe the white legs of that chair will kind of tie into the gold accents on the walls. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. I want just like a regular skinny wooden chair. I guess maybe you could work. Maybe you would have to go over here. You go over here, and then we just need a black one. Is that what I want? Really don't know. I guess it's hard to find just like a black chair with no accents. And I actually don't think there is enough of the same type of thing to make me want to match these chairs together. Is that a bit weird? Oh, wait a second, guys. We could play with the narrative that this burglar actually stole all these chairs. So these chairs are actually all robbed. That's why they're all different. So it's like a mismatch of chairs because they've all been stolen from somebody's house. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense, and I love that concept, and we're going with this concept because this is the best thing I've ever done. This is genuinely like the funniest challenge. Those type of challenges, you know, are my favorite, but every once in a while I think of a new one, and today this one is just cracking me up. Like I'm having so much fun. Like imagine if this was actually like my full-time job. I mean, I am unemployed currently, so technically this kind of is my full-time job. But like there's so many simmers out there, like obviously doing this. Some of them are doing it full-time, some of them aren't. If this was my full-time job, like, and I could actually make a living out of this, and I made a house like that in one day, I would be so happy. Like my life would be complete. I would just be so happy being able to live this life. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting all sobby and sad over here, but no, we've got to finish this dining room. I'm not sure whether your Sims can walk around there, but I have tucked this table in. I could tuck it in quite far. So maybe it's just like a glorified shelf, you know, that kind of way. Let's maybe put like a really nice snazzy painting up above it. We could actually do this one. Wait, didn't I already have that somewhere? Do I? Maybe I don't. Oh no, I don't. But I could probably use this one. I guess that's kind of black and white-ish. Or else we do this thing. That's also an idea. Else this probably would work a little bit better. And maybe that would actually tie into a little bit of the gold as well on the wall. It's a little bit of fun, isn't it? Like it just adds a little bit of a color so that it's not so like monotone, even though she says that, but like the whole house is monotone. So what does she mean by that? Let's have this weird dead spray painted shrub in the corner. That's ideal. But yeah, the idea with the chairs being stolen is probably like my favorite thing I've thought about all day long. You know, it's really funny. I love it. I'm gonna put another one of you here, even though I know there's one in the kitchen already, but I'm just gonna chuck another one up there. Can I put you in the middle of the table, or is that a bit dramatic? I think it's a bit dramatic. I think maybe I could probably chuck you down below here next to this one, just to add a little bit of life to him, because that spray painted shrub is giving me the heebie-jeebies. This thing there as well? I don't know. Actually, no. Bin this. Leave the shrub. We need a wall sconce. That word is like driving me insane. Maybe we need this because it has a little bit of white and a little bit of black on it. Whack your head on that though, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, this room is definitely like, I've stolen all of these things from somewhere, from someone's house. And now I've brought it back home to my own house. And here we go. Bob's your uncle. This is how you make a nice dining room. Where are my lemons? Lemon. Where are my lemons gone? Excuse me? Maybe citrus. Okay, so citrus tree comes up. I could put a citrus tree in the corner though. That's an idea. That's kind of cute. No, Sandra, no. Where do I find my lemons? Lemon. Am I spelling lemon wrong? Why are my lemons not coming up? Of course, they're called Taste of Tart. Of course. Like, that is obviously something that I should have known. Should we keep the lemons in center? Yes, we should. There we go. That is your stunning. Oh, wait, now I feel like I need something up here. Maybe this abacus. Is this called an abacus? Abacus. Grid calculator. Off the grid calculator. That's really funny. Okay, that's cute. So the one last room we've got left is this one here. And this is like the hallway. So I already put down one of these things. I do want a nice mirror up above it. Oh, wait a second. I could do... Wait, now, what if we do black mirror like this? Mirror. And then we do... and we do a white mirror like this. That is a vibe. And that is a concept that we... did not know we wanted and did not know we needed, and now we've got it. That's an idea. I want like maybe a weird little black like X thing on top of this. Oh, that is so snazzy and so vibey and so artsy. Maybe like a nice little welcome mat here as well. Is there a black version of this? There really isn't, and that's upsetting. What about this thing? No, there's like colored-y ones. Can I just get a black welcome mat, please? A nice one. Oh wait, now this one's actually quite pretty. We can use this one here. I feel like we need like a tiny little table here. I can even like move this over a little. Like a tiny little welcome table here. Preferably a black one, please. A skinny one. Actually, probably this thing could work. Could put that here. Oh yeah, throw down like one of these lights. Oh, is that a marble foot on that thing? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my god, I did not know that was like a marble thing. Jeez, now that is like automatically so much nicer. That's stunning. 10 out of 10. Oh, this is really cute. This is like a little wooden plaque with like a cute little live, laugh, love message. Maybe we actually need that there. I know it's like a Christmassy one, but maybe we just need it there for whatever reason. Maybe that actually looks really cute. It just says... keep swimming, live, laugh, love, and move on, you know? Maybe we also need like a little chair, like a little seating area. I don't know why I always feel the need to do a seating area right outside of a toilet. I don't think that's very cutesy and vibey because you wouldn't want to be hanging out outside of a toilet. But in my world, we love to sit outside of the toilet like weirdos. Yeah, maybe we could just do like a lonesome little chair. And then maybe what we could do is we could do a little reading nook. And by that, I mean, we just get ourselves a little shelf. We could even get like this square shelf. No, you'd hit your head and it would hurt. Oh, we could do this one or this one actually. Oh wait, this one's actually pretty cool. I know you'd probably still hit your head on that, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe this could go in there. Okay, this will not go in there, but I will force it in there. Or maybe this one. Which one do I prefer? Can I do this one? But this one has like all different types of colors, although this one would probably work. Can you fit in there, please? I wonder. Could you just fit in there, please? Thank you very much. You can kind of see that clipping through, but I'd like to think that this is not clipping through. And I'd like to think that also I can stack a little cute plant on top of that and no one will say a word and everyone will be happy. And that looks so vibey. I'm sorry, that looks adorable. Look at it. It looks a bit cute, but it also looks a little weird. Might do like something like that up above it. What a cute little outside of the toilet book nook reading area. Like, what are you waiting for? The toilet? Are you waiting to go into the bedroom? Like, what are you doing in this space? We don't know, but we don't ask any questions. And honestly, I think I might leave this like that. Although, wait, let me just do another like pendant light up above the table. I think that would be a very cool idea. Maybe let's do a white one since the table is black. I think it could be cool to do actually one of these. Can we make it lower, or is that gonna be, oh Jesus, that's like roasting my lemons. Like something that's hanging down. Yeah, probably this one actually works quite nicely. Okay, so I think that now concludes pretty much everything. I guess looking at the house, it is functional. It has a bathroom, it has a kitchen, it has a dining room, and oh my god, when you zoom out, it actually looks hilarious. Oh my god. This is literally why I love doing these challenges, because this is what it looks like, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm having so much fun. I guess the one last thing we could do is just a little bit of the back garden. I did want like nice little seating vibes out here, so we could go for, we could go for like these chairs. It's probably the wicker chairs do make sense. Why don't we do like this one, and then there surely is a black one next to it. There we go. And we could get like a nice bedside locker, no, like a nice little table. Maybe we could do this one. Okay, that one kind of reminds me of a shop. Let's get that one. Let's get my tray as well. Surely there's like a white version of my tray. Yes, there is. Look at how adorable that looks. I'm absolutely obsessed. This is so cute. Should we get a little barbecue? Of course we should. Grilling. Grill that barbecue. Yes, there we go. Nice little white bin next to it, just in case you need to bin some stuff. And maybe we could just have like a little table out here. Literally just something like that with two cutesy little chairs. Are there white ones of these? There is. That is so cute. Can I put my apples in the middle as well? I've been obsessed with these apples. I think you probably can tell by now. That is so adorable. But wait, now maybe the seating area should actually be up here instead. That probably makes a little bit more sense, because I feel like there's just a lot going on over there. So maybe we could have the seating area like here. That is weird. That is funny. That is weird. And I love it. Oh my god. So we've got like a garden section over here. We've got like, what else do you really need to do? Nothing really. You can barbecue. You can chill. You don't really need an animal in this house. Although it would be funny if we get like a raccoon cat. I really need to do a let's play in this. I think that would be so much fun. Maybe there's some sort of outdoor things that I can get in black and white. It'd be really cool. Happy Nomiversary. Oh my god, 15 years of The Sims, I'm presuming. Let's put that one over here. That's a bit creepy, but kind of cute at the same time. Oh, cute little black cat here. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, there's another one. There's a black and white one. Maybe we just love cats as well. That's an idea. I'll never say no to cats. I have a black cat, so I like cats. Oh, we could have a cute little black water fountain thingy. Yeah, maybe we could have that here. Oh, so adorable. Okay, I love it. I think that's enough though, because I could be here all day making this and I could never stop. But guys, are you ready for this tour of a lifetime? Because I'm so excited. Oh my god. Welcome on into my beautiful, humble abode, as we call this, burglary mansion, burglary building, burglar house. I don't know. It's inspired by the stripes of a burglar, as you can see, inspired by stripes of a burglar. I mean, I think it's really fun. I do not understand why this wall is painted that color. That keeps happening to me and it is driving me insane. But I think this house turned out pretty cute, regardless of what it is. I know it's a bizarre concept. No one wants this. No one asked for this. But it's just things like this that make me excited about The Sims all over again, because sometimes you can get a little bit bogged down doing the exact same build, the exact same concept, or the exact same furniture used, which I'm a big victim of that. I use the exact same stuff over and over. But sometimes diving into a challenge like this makes you realize that there is just so many fun things you can do with this game. This game is open to the possibilities and concepts that your brain can't even imagine. It's such a creative game, and with making a burglar house, it just reminds me that anything is possible, and this game should be used to the fullest creative abilities, and I love it. So let's get into the inside. So as you come in here, you've got a beautiful little bicycle, just in case we need to run away for our next heist, our next burglary. We've got a beautiful little mailbox. I love that. And we've got a stripy black and white door, which is just perfect. And then you come in, and I should have painted the ceiling as well, but you know what? I'm not going to. Not today. Today, I want this to be normal, because I actually think my sim will play in this, so I don't want to give myself a headache when I'm playing inside here. So this is your sitting room. Very nice, very vibey. Love the aesthetics. Then we've got a nice dining room straight out here. Nice for entertainment, actually. If you're having like a party, you could have like this open space, you know. So next time we're having a burglary party, invite all our co-workers. We all dress in burglar outfits. And we've got then we've got an office, which is an interesting office. There's a lot of color with these bookshelves. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. Maybe I'll change that when I'm playing the game. I mean, if you guys would like to see a burglar let's play, I think that would be pretty funny. So that's what we've got going on in this room. Very nice black and white features. Then we've got a beautiful black and white kitchen. I mean, this is bizarre. This is weird. There's just something so exciting about this. As I said, you can just do anything in The Sims. And I know at times it may not look right, but then again, how is this a kitchen that I actually love? But I've been struggling with kitchens for the last, I don't know how many videos, but then I make a kitchen like this and I'm like set in my mind and I actually love this kitchen. So maybe after doing a crazy video like that, I might get my mojo back with my kitchens. I don't know. Anyways, then let's head on over into the bathroom, which is literally just designed perfectly to be half and half. I think that's so fun. I think that idea is brilliant. I have to do a fully black house as well, where everything has to be black or everything has to be white. Maybe we could do like black and white apartments. Oh, I gotta write that down. I gotta get my notebook ASAP. Anyways, this is the bathroom. Pretty cute, pretty vibey. Love that concept. And then that's pretty much the last room of the house. Actually, this house feels really small, but whatever. And then we've got the bedroom, which the bedroom has an amazing aesthetic. That bed is so beautiful. I actually really love that bed, and I love the fact that it kind of matches the rug with the geometric shapes. We've got some Japanese style, like with a bit of sprinkle over there in the corner, which I absolutely love as per usual. Nice bright kind of corner here because, I mean, there's no privacy whatsoever when you're sleeping, but whatever. At least you can still look out your beautiful window. And it's so funny how much that green pops in a house like this because everything is so monotone. But I think it is really fun with the two different bedside lockers. So that's a really interesting concept. So then you can head on over through this door out to the... Okay. Something's happening up there, but we shall not look at it. You can head out to your little garden area where you can sit down and eat some apples. You can spy on the people sleeping, and then you can grill yourself some barbecue and sit down here, which is so fun. We obviously have this little fence, which is so much fun as well. It's such a weird thing to do, but it's brilliant. Imagine having this person as your neighbor. I think it'd be hilarious. Then you've got this cute little path with some hidden cats everywhere because cats are cute. So we've got cats everywhere. We've got a beautiful little bird water fountain, bird bath. Is that what it's called? And then you can obviously do a little bit of gardening because that's my favorite thing to do in The Sims. And yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes everything from our nail windows to our black and white fences. It is just such a concept and it's such a vibe, and I'm so glad I did this, and it actually looks so funny. It is very similar to the checkered kind of black and white challenge that I did where every single tile was black and white, but the fact that we've got burglars in The Sims now, this will actually inspire me to do a little burglar let's play and we can play in this house. So let me know what you think of that idea. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you with this beautiful image of my burglar house, me wearing my burglar outfit. It's a burglary up in here today. So let me know what you think of this video. Please let me know your suggestions, comments, and feedback down below. If you are new here, of course, subscribe. Why would you not want to subscribe after this? Put on this outfit to fit my build and match my house. So why would you not want to subscribe unless just unsubscribe? If you're here, if you've been watching this and you've made it to the end of this video, you've got a choice to make. You either subscribe or you unsubscribe, and there's no in between. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.